Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Ken Lavigne, singer and vocal coach here on YouTube. And today on the channel, I'd like to take a look at the extreme vocal range of Dimash Kudaibergen so you can decide for yourself if the voice of this 28-year-old phenomenon from Kazakhstan warrants all of the global attention that he is accruing both online and in the mainstream media. So let's just start this shallow dive into the range of Dimash Kudaibergen by looking at the extreme low end of his range. I've pulled a few clips from the YouTubes, and I will, of course, leave links down below in the description so you can check those clips out for yourself. Okay, here we go.
Как в зеркало смотрюсь.
Okay, you see, in this clip we hear a low baritone, almost bass-like quality, but what I hear is that in that low voice is generated using an operatic strohbass. That's the German pronunciation, strohbass. It means straw bass. It's a technique of subharmonic that utilizes vocal fry, that scratchy, I haven't had a drink of water in almost 3 days, kind of dry voice sound to create a lower tone, sometimes almost even an octave below the sung note, for example. You can see by utilizing that, you can create this low vocal fry harmonic. All right, here's some more examples.
Я сожалею, прощай, свободы, для тебя нашел.
A bit of an abrupt cutoff there. As well as utilizing the vocal fry, the strohbass or strohbass, he also leverages the proximity effect created when you get a little bit closer to the microphone, and it really accentuates that lower end of his voice to give it more presence. But overall, we perceive this pleasing low baritone. Now, compare those clips with this clip of his speaking voice, and Dimash is just in an interview here.
После моей победы на славянском базаре, прям за рубежом, чтобы узнавали, это было 3 года назад после проекта I'm Singer.
As you can hear, when he's just speaking normally, it reveals a sweet, light, natural lyric tenor. So while Dimash's low voice is clear and resonant, it's his upper register that delivers the shock and awe that has earned him the trophies and the medals from multiple vocal competitions across the globe and the rapturous following of devoted superfans. So now, where most male vocalist range ends, and by most I mean 99.9% of male singers, his seamlessly sails up into the female vocal range, incorporating a number of techniques, including head voice, falsetto, whistle tone, and all of these he employs live on stage, mystifying vocal coaches like myself and other singers, and what I think rewrites the rule book of what is possible for the male voice. All right, so let's get some extra high vocal stuff here from Dimash. Okay, so that's a high vocal School of Rock moment there. That note right there, that G5, is where most male voices stop, rather. Mine included. Okay, so that's from a vocal competition. I think there's one he had to win over a bunch of the judges by showing off his vocal pyrotechnics and riffs and runs and flexibility there. Okay, I want to pause on this guy's face. These are the other contestants in a vocal competition in China. I think one of the first that Dimash ever competed in, and they're just like floored. Like, they've never heard anything like it. No one has. That just kills me. So how does this compare to the female vocal counterparts who go up into that range as well? So I've got some clips here showcasing Dimash's high voice compared with the female vocalists, and I think they include iconic female singers like Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, Christina Aguilera. Let's have a listen. That's beautiful. Nice held note. It just goes one higher. She's really ripping it there. Okay, so this is obviously from X Factor. No, Britain's Got Talent or America's Got Talent. I can't remember. How often do you hear this from a female singer? Not very often. Why? Because they can't. Notice that she hits this note from Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's like the showstopper. It's like 99 out of 100 can't hit that note. And he just goes one higher and holds it. Is that Christina Aguilera? I can't remember. Notice how she just flips up to the note to demonstrate it, but she didn't hold it. Okay, yeah, so that gives you some scope of how he compares with some of the best in the female pop vocalist range. Well, it doesn't end there. It almost feels like there's just no limit to how high he can sing. And this is some examples of that. As we talk about head tone and we talk about falsetto, this is some examples of a whistle tone. This is a very unique capability that he has and is sort of really the prime domain of only a handful of female vocalists. Let's listen to this. Crazy. He's just messing around. He's just him playing karaoke somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that last note, that D8 that you just heard, in case you're wondering how high that is, go to your piano. If you have a piano, all 88 keys, hit the top note. That note he's singing was one whole tone higher than that note. Okay, so like that is just extraordinary. There's not many other singers out there on the planet that can hit those notes. I mean, they're few and far between. It's absolutely incredible. So I have one more example here, and this is Dimash, I think from 2017. So again, he's maybe 20 or 22, and he's singing a song live that I believe was maybe considered to be completely unsingable. The song is entitled Diva Dance and from the movie The Fifth Element. And if you haven't seen that movie, it's set 300 years into the future where singers have been genetically engineered to be able to sing the impossible. And in the score, the original singer's voice used to overdub the actor, her name, the original singer, is named Inva Mula from Albania. She's an absolutely beautiful singer. Her voice had to be modulated electronically so that all the notes in the musical score could appear to be sung naturally. And here, Dimash is nailing some of the most difficult parts perfectly. Listen to this. Okay. Yeah, it's just Incredible. I just wanted to stop there to show you how seamlessly he slides from those beautiful coloratura high notes would make most coloratura sopranos green with envy. The coloratura is the operatic soprano who I liken to the sharpshooter of the operatic world. Their voices are clear and precise and are made to flutter and chirp on the upper end of the vocal spectrum. And Dimash, he just nails that. And then, to top that off, he sails right down to his baritone range. It's incredible. But what really blows my mind is this next clip. It's the flexibility, okay? It's just so unreal. So this is really just a small example of what he's capable of. So here's the thing. When I show other singers this, at first they're amazed, and then they think it's some sort of trick, and then they do the thing that I understand, but I also find a little heartbreaking. They resort to extreme levels of cope to try and find some sort of fault with his technique, or say things like, yeah, well, that's a cool parlor trick, but he's not a serious artist. His voice would never carry in a big room over an orchestra. It's like we singers are also incredibly fragile and threatened by his ability that we become emotionally closed off and deny the obvious talent in order to protect our egos. But the undeniable truth is Dimash has worked very hard and studied for many years to perfect his particular gift. So what do you think? Are you impressed by this kind of extreme vocal acrobatics? Are you shocked? Are you horrified? Would you travel to see him perform live? Let me know down in the comments below. And lastly, while these talents make him an exceptional singer, there are many, many exceptional vocalists out there whose talents we all can admire. Simply having a large vocal range doesn't automatically make you a great singer. Find out what I think makes Dimash truly great, both as a singer and an artist, by clicking on this next video here. Thank you for joining me on this quick ride through the range of Dimash. Hit the subscribe button if you can, and we will see you next time.